Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today we're talking about Twitter. Twitter just introduced a new feature that may just put an end to the website, to be honest, because people are really pissed off, right? Remember when we were joking about paying for tweets? Like actually having to pay a legitimate subscription fee to see what some random checkmark on Twitter.com types from their toilet seat? Yeah, it's not a joke anymore. Twitter just announced a feature called Super Follows, which is essentially like an OnlyFans or a Patreon type of thing, except instead of giving you something that you actually want, like you want those pictures, okay, you want exclusive content, okay, but it's giving you tweets now, and I just can't imagine paying to see the garbage on this website. Imagine legitimately taking like $10 out of your bank account every single month just to see the terrible takes that people have on this website, dude. I thought this was a joke. I thought we were all memeing about this, but apparently the people over at Twitter are just kind of money hungry, and yeah, they're trying to make it an actual thing. I mean, not trying, they actually made it an actual thing, and the Twitter population is not responding well at all. Pretty much people are saying that if anybody does this, we're just gonna boycott them and never interact with them, just block them instantly. So yeah, we're just gonna go over everything new that Twitter introduced, as well as some people's reactions to this. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on all these videos. We're really trying to reach 500k, and it would really mean a lot if you subscribe. So yeah, let's get this started. So right off the bat, we gotta talk about the trending hashtag. It's not even called like stop subscriptions. It's just called hashtag RIP Twitter. Because of this new feature, people are legitimately like, the website's over. I can't believe they're actually doing this. So here we have an article from The Verge, which is pretty much like the official announcement for this. Twitter announces paid super follows to let you charge for tweets. And I've seen a bunch of ratio tweets in my time, but 32,000 on like a official Verge article tweet, that is nuts. Here we have the top reply to this tweet just saying, "And the death of a platform." This person just says, "I'd unfollow anyone who did this to my already overly commercialized newsfeed. Anyone who asks for this gets blocked. This should be a universal agreement among the uncheckmarked masses." I mean, I completely agree. It's kind of ridiculous to charge people for your tweets, but then again, they only need like a couple of people paying each time, and like if Keemstar starts charging for his tweets, you'll pretty much have that like established loyal fan base who will pay for his tweets, and that's just kind of ridiculous. I need to know what he's saying while sitting on the goddamn toilet, you know? Somebody said they should implement this. Buy my silence permanently. $8,000 per month. For $8,000 a month, I will stop. Honestly, if I could, I would pay this price to all the cancel culture losers. Now, somebody pointed out a pretty obvious thing that someone will screenshot this and share it to everybody for free. You know, this pretty much happens to like OnlyFans girls and, Patreon creators as well. People just take their content and put it somewhere else, and usually this content gets like flagged down by the website or the person themselves, because obviously they have like the copyright claim to it and they can take it down. And I guess on Twitter people will start flagging people down as well. But I feel like on Twitter specifically, where false news and like so much stuff like this spreads, and the amount of people tweeting about it, I don't think it would even be possible to take it down. I don't know. I guess you could like blacklist the links or something, but they can just screenshot like the words. They can just tweet out the exact same tweet and you just can't stop them. Can you just imagine this dude, like some checkmark is like, "Oh, I ate some pizza yesterday," and you're paying like $5 a month for that, dude. I can't. Okay, so the next step is obviously to look at the Verge article and see what's actually this feature like entails. Twitter announces paid super follows to let you charge for tweets. It's also planning a groups feature. Here we have like a picture of the implementation, and you can see that little bubble over there. Only super followers can view and reply. Oh my god, I got an exclusive sneak peek for all my beautiful hashtag super followers. Check out this trailer before anybody else. $4.99 a month, cancel anytime. Okay, listen, honestly, I don't really blame Twitter for trying to do this because everybody else is doing it. I mean, YouTube has a paid feature, which is memberships, and, super chat. Twitch has a paid feature, which is, again, like donating money and stuff. And then, obviously, Patreon and OnlyFans are pretty much built on that feature, and every social media is just trying to copy the other and get everything in that. Like, YouTube is trying to become Twitch, stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like people are particularly outraged for Twitter because it offers like the least value to anyone, right? Everybody using the website agrees that it's a terrible website and they want to leave, but it's like this addiction that you can't stop. Twitter announced a pair of big upcoming features today: the ability for users to charge their followers for access to additional content, and the ability to create and join groups based around specific interests. Okay, so it's additional content as well as like an exclusive club. You can be like a Patreon member or a channel membership. It's pretty much the same thing. They are two of the more substantial changes to Twitter in a while, but they also fit snugly into models that have been popular and successful on other social platforms. The payment feature, called Super Follows, will allow Twitter users to charge followers and give them access to extra content. This could be bonus tweets, access to a community group, subscription to a newsletter, or a badge indicating your support. Oh my god, if I see that badge on anybody, dude, I'm just shaming you out of the community. In a mock-up screenshot, Twitter showed an example where a user charges $4.99 per month to receive a series of perks. Twitter sees it as a way to let creators and publishers get paid directly by their fans. Okay, just playing devil's advocate, I do understand why they're doing this, because every other platform, you can kind of make money out of it, even like TikTok. I mean, you make very little, but you still do, and you can do like brand deals on other platforms and stuff, and Twitter is trying to make it like monetizable so more people stay on the platform, and that's kind of scary because I want people to go away from it. And you know what's going to happen? Twitter is going to become even more of an echo chamber, because already people just confine to their own opinions, and those opinions are like amplified by this cult-like mob of like complete morons, and then now they're actually paying for the feature, so they definitely don't want to see like any other like opinions or content or stuff like that, or any other like open-minded stuff. I can just imagine a bunch of like dream stands going into like this paid membership and just one by one canceling each YouTuber, Direct payment tools have become increasingly important for creators, in particular in recent years. Patreon has been hugely successful, and other platforms including Facebook, YouTube, and even GitHub have all launched direct creator payment features. Twitter will presumably take a cut, obviously. The company has been hinting at subscription features that would offer it a new source of revenue, though it doesn't appear to have said yet what that fee will be. So now when you're paying for someone's content, like, you're not even just supporting them, you're obviously supporting Twitter as well. And make no mistake, Twitter will 100% take a cut, because YouTube takes 45% of ad revenue, about 30% of channel memberships. Twitch takes like 50% of all subscriptions. You think you're giving your content creator way more than you actually are. Twitter also announced a new feature called Communities, which appear to be its take on something like Facebook groups. People can create and join groups around specific interests like cats or plants. Ah yes, that's what we needed more in the world, Facebook groups. I'd love to see more flat earthers get together their opinions, Twitter suggests allowing them to see more tweets focused on those topics. Groups have been a huge success for Facebook and a huge moderation problem too, and they could be a particularly helpful tool on Twitter, since the service's open-ended nature can make it difficult for new users to get started on the platform. Pretty much what Twitter is doing here is trying to emulate every other platform. Like, I don't know if you guys remember or if you watched my previous video, but Twitter introduced this feature called Fleets or something, which is essentially like Instagram stories. So you can see how they're slowly like clawing their way into like each and every avenue. There's no timeline yet for when either of these features will launch. Twitter listed them as what's next for its platform during a presentation for analysts and investors this afternoon. Yes, of course, investors are going to be thriving at this feature. Like when they see RIP Twitter trending on their own website, the instant they announce a feature, the investors are going to be frothing at their mouths. I mean, I'm no business expert, but when I see this trending on your own platform, it really gives me the motivation to put all my money into it. Okay, we've heard everybody else's opinion, and you guys probably know my opinion by now, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I think this is a colossally bad idea, okay? Nobody wants to be paying for tweets. I mean, maybe if you're paying for like other content, but you can anyways do that on other platforms like Patreon. But something about the thought of paying for tweets in particular just disgusts me, okay? I don't know, it just emanates this little vibe of like, I'm not doing it. And I know some people are definitely gonna try to like capitalize off this. Some of those TikTokers are gonna start like making a secret club for their tweets and stuff. People already make like alternate accounts on their Twitter to like, you know, limit their audience and stuff, and, you know, just post more personal things, and they just want less people to see their tweets, and this is probably the perfect way to do that, charging your followers. Will it completely crush your reputation and dignity? Yes. Will it make you money? Probably. Anyways, that's the news. Twitter has introduced this new feature. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm really excited to read the comments for this one because I know it's gonna be golden. You guys are just hilarious when it comes to this stuff. So yeah, smash like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.